16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Illinois now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
They'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
The Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And what a run. When you're an offensive coordinator and you're backed up, you're just trying to create some space to get out of your own end zone, and it's always a nice bonus when you pop one and create some serious space for your offense and some momentum going forward.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got room at the 35. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs. He's way to get positive yards, pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Top line of scrimmage.
I love when defense come up and they are physical. They're facing the fan and they aren't scared. The defensive coordinator coming to this game, he knew the East had to go well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Building a drive around the guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split them out wide. You can fake it to him and throw. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's with.
Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. First down to the 17.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Quick spin on the run. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Northwestern. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to execute at a high level. It's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a down on the board.
Getting set for the extra, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score Northwestern 7-0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the team, and they stop him at the 21. This should be the last play of the quarter. Going to the running game. There to make the tackle and of this first period. Guys, we come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. We won before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They've got a 1st and 10, 34. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Fires to the right. Intercepted, a first-half turnover. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jets, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are. You better protect it.
Yeah, you got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just taking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
I'll tell you, when you got like this, it's a lot easier to pass plays on first down, even if he's in zone coverage. He did a really good job there. Working his leverage, finding making an easy connection.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
QB here, very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot, he can make plays after. Right? The quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, he catches the football, and a play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Looking downfield on first down. Works the middle. They stop him just a late too short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some PMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he's almost to that first down marker there. Short. He might bring up the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short. Pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Back to pass, it's Stone. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. That's caught. It's Dixon. And he's dragged down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Arkin. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown before this first half closes out.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bid up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown to Illini. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Stone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Back to throw, it's Stone. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. There he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Stone. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to sneak it. He has the first and still on his feet. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
For the offense.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Covey. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Stone. Got it in the middle, it's Albright. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Northwestern.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Looking left. He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
First down, Illinois.
First and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Working that left side now. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Wants to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clement. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, finding a line. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just a short pass to the tight end. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.